Hi, my name is Erica Wilson, and I am finishing up this course and my capstone right now at EKU, and then I will be finished with my master's degree at the end of this course. So I'm very excited. I am a fourth grade teacher at Wilmore Elementary School. This is my second year teaching fourth grade. This is my fourth year as a teacher. I joke that I am a new old teacher. I am definitely a little bit older, but I have found that helps me relate to parents and even some of the students a little bit better because I've been able to use skills from the past. I have a 9-year-old son who is in fourth grade this year. It's fun having him at school with me. I am not his teacher. I prefer to continue having a job and allow him to have somewhat of a life. So it's better that he is in a different classroom than what I have. More power to the teacher moms who are able to teach their kiddos as well. I am excited to finish up this journey with my degree, and I'm already looking ahead to my next steps once I finish school. And my sister-in-law and I are both talking about pursuing national boards once I complete my master's degree. So I wanted to take a second and talk about my grammar beliefs and some things that really stuck out to me. So first, I have question number 1 that we had to reflect, talking about children should be taught grammar in school because that's how they learn to speak and write correctly. My comments down here at the bottom state that I feel that when we use the term correctly, we take away any grammatical skills that the students may learn at home. I feel that we also undermine the parents and what the parents have taught their children in their early years before entering in school. I feel that instead of using the term correctly here, another way that I could think about or I have thought about is children should be taught grammar in schools because that's how they learn to speak and write formally. When students are taught to speak and write at home, they're taught with their familial background. And so I feel we should not be taking that away by saying that the way we teach is the correct way. This ties in with question number 3 that says these inferior versions of English, versions other than standard English, should not be allowed in the classroom. I selected disagree, and upon looking at this, I should have selected strongly disagree. My comments state that as students come into the classroom speaking a different dialect, it is important for the teacher to remember that the students have a familial background in which that dialect is appropriate. These differences should be welcomed in the classroom as they're part of the child who is in the classroom. One of the things that I do, and a little bit of background on this, there's a course that I took at Asbury, which is where I did my undergrad, and it really impressed upon me how unintentionally we as teachers sometimes show that our culture is inferior to other cultures. I'm saying that, and I think I just flipped it around backwards. For example, I have students in my classroom who are from literally all over the world. We have the seminary that is close, and so there's a lot of different cultures represented. If I were to just talk about the way we in the United States celebrate holidays or Christmas time, then I'm taking a little bit of the culture away from my kiddos who celebrate differently. So I really look at the cultures of the kids, and I allow their families to come in and share their culture and share their how they celebrate, to not just teach the kid, but to have them recognize that there are other cultures and other ways of doing things. So I feel when we talk about the different versions of English, we really need to understand that that's part of a child, part of the whole child, and part of the family, and welcome that into the classroom when it's an appropriate time.